Hello, my name is Rafii Kurniawan. In here, I will explain and tell an unforgettable holiday for me. My vacation that was not forget was when I joined the study tour program held by my schools when I was in third grade senior high school. At the time, I and my friend and the teacher went to three different cities, namely Bali, Jogja, and Malang. By using the bus, the journey begins by gathering near the schools in the morning, which is very rare for me and my friend. After gathering, we departed with a group of 9 bus. My initial goal and the group was to Bali with using the ship. The bus that we were taking welcome to the port of Ketapang, which is in Banyuwangi. The bus that we were taking was loaded onto the ship to cross the sea to the port of Gilimanuk in Bali. Crossing on a ship at that time was an activity which, in my opinion, was quite stressful because it was the first time boarding a ship at the time. When I arrived in Bali, I with the group went to the Tanah Lot, where this place is quite scared in Bali. There, we are not allowed to say harshly and destroy nature such as littering. Besides that, tourists are also not allowed to play water. After that, my friends and I went back to continue the trip to the hotel. I was placed with three of my other friends in one room. We stayed there and spent the night there. Of course, staying was something I want because before that I always didn't allow by parents to stay overnight. After spending a night, I, along with the rest of the group, continued the trip. This time, the goal was Barong Performing Arts. There, I was very entertained by this art. Besides entertaining the art, it also contains lots of lessons that can be taken. After that, I and the other group continued the trip to Kuta Beach. We arrived there in the afternoon. When we got there, we were all picked up using beach cars specifically for tourists using bus, because the road access to get there was quite narrow. When we arrived on Kuta Beach, I was with friends. I immediately took picture and swam. After that, we all saw a few beautiful sunsets. When the day entered the night, we all returned home to the hotel to rest. The second night at this hotel, my friend and I told me about playing games in the room. Not only that, me and my friends also watched football broadcasts on television. Of course, this is a very fun until it is time to enter morning. I, along with the group, continued the trip agenda to Udayana University. There, I and the group are given a seminar and are allowed to tour every corner of the university room. After from there, I and the group continued the journey to Tanjung Benua. There, I and 10 of my friends ran a boat to cross to Turtle Island. There, I and my friends saw lots of turtle being cultivated. Besides that, there were tourists can also halt and feed the turtles. Not only turtles, there are also many reptile animals such as snakes and lizards. After from there, I and the group eat at the beachside restaurant. The restaurant was called Brumarlin. There we were all served various of seafood accompanied by music and very cool sea breeze. After that, we returned to the hotel to rest and get ready to check out at in the morning. In the morning, I and my group left in Bali. Before leaving Bali, I and the group stopped by the place by goods, precisely in the Joger Jelek. There, we were provided various kinds of Balinese goods and many items that I had never seen before. After that, do not forget me and the group also went to the place by food. There, I bought food that is very closely related to the word Bali, namely pie. After that, my group and I left Bali through the port of Gilimanuk. The next trip to Mount Bromo, which is in Malang City. On the way there, my group and I took a night's rest on the bus. It was something tiring and fun. Me and the group arrived at the area Bromo Mountain tour in the morning and immediately picked up using a travel car. When I arrived at Mount Bromo, I felt the temperature was very cold. There, we all combined up the mountain and took pictures. There, I bought Edelweiss flowers to give to the woman I like, where he has become girlfriend now. Then there I went around by riding a horse and riding a jeep until at noon. Finally, I and the group left Mount Bromo to continue the trip to the apple orchard to pick them. But it was fortunate because the weather there was raining swift. Me and the group could not picking apples. Then, after my apple orchard and the group went to the souvenir center, there is bought apples to take home. After that, our next agenda was to go to Yogyakarta, where when I go there, I and the group returned to rest on the bus overnight. We arrived in Yogyakarta at noon and headed straight to the hotel to rest. After resting for a while, my roommate and I went to the Malioboro Road, which is located not far from the hotel. There, my friends and I decided to buy the famous coffee there, namely Kopi Jos. After that, we just went around the Malioboro Street. After returning from there, my friends and returned to the hotel to rest to resume the next trip. Then, the next trip agenda was to visit Gajah Mada University, which is one of the best universities in the world. There, me and my group were given a HIT seminar tips for entering State University. After coming from Gajah Mada University, me and my group immediately rushed back to their respective home. All those trips were very memorable for me, especially when I was on a trip where my friend and I were always talking and singing together. I will never forget that holiday.